How to study trigonometric identities? There are only three identities. Trigonometric identities. All trigonometry is related to right angle triangle only. That means you are familiar with Pythagoras theorem. Since 7th standard you are studying Pythagoras theorem. 2300 years ago Pythagoras discovered this formula, and till today we are using this, and till end of the earth this will be used all over the world. This here Pythagoras theorem is that Pythagoras theorem in right angle triangle, square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Suppose you will write by in triangle PQR, U is right angle, therefore PR is hypotenuse. Then PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. Pythagoras theorem, by Pythagoras theorem. Divide whole equation by PR square. First step, PQ square upon PR square, QR square upon PR square is equal to PR square upon PR square. Dividing by PR square. Now regarding this angle, see here PQ upon PR, we are considering this angle theta. PQ is opposite side, PR is hypotenuse. Opposite side upon hypotenuse is side, and here PQ square upon PR square, that means it is sine square. Sine square, actually sine theta square, but you should not write like this, you should write in this way. This and this is same meaning, because this is square of ratio. Suppose theta is 80 degree, that means it is not necessary to square 80. You have to square the ratio. We are studying relation between these lengths. My length PQ upon length PR. Suppose this is 3, this is 5. Then it will be square of 3 upon 5. That means 9 upon 25. And therefore you should write in this way, sine square theta. Then which will be this ratio? We are considering this angle theta. Here QR upon PR. For this angle QR is adjacent side, PR is hypotenuse. My adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that is cos. Here it is square of sides, and therefore it is cos square theta. PR square upon PR square gets eliminated, therefore it is 1. This is one trigonometrical identity. There are only three identities. We have studied relation between these two. Sine square plus cos square is equal to 1, and that formula is proved here. We have not taken extra efforts. We have used only Pythagoras theorem and definitions of trigonometric ratios. Only by Pythagoras theorem and these definitions of ratios we got this identity. Again two corollaries will be find out here. Suppose cos square is shifted to the right, then you will get sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, or cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. See here, if you will shift cos square to the right, you will get this identity, sine square equal to 1 minus cos square. Or if sine square is shifted to the right, you will get cos square equal to 1 minus sine square. That means from this formula we have proved here three formulas. Actually this is identity, and these are corollaries based on this identity. This is one formula. Now we have divided this by PR square. Suppose we shall divide this equation by PR square. What difference will it make? Suppose instead of PR square, we shall divide this equation, whole equation dividing by QR square. Now consider the figure and angle theta. PQ upon QR. For this PQ is opposite side, QR is adjacent side. Opposite side upon adjacent side, that is tan ratio, and there is square, therefore this is tan square theta. QR upon QR, may be square, that is 1, is equal to PR square upon QR square. PR is hypotenuse, QR is adjacent side. Hypotenuse upon adjacent side, that is sec. See, adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is cos. But here it is here PR is hypotenuse and QR is adjacent side. That means hypotenuse upon adjacent side, therefore it is sec ratio, and there is square, therefore it is sec square theta. Here you have got other identity, tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. Again you will get two corollaries here. Sec square minus tan square is equal to 1. If tan square is shifted to the right, you will get sec square minus tan square equal to 1. Or if 1 is shifted to the right, you will get third identity, sec square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta. This is second group. So we have divided by QR square. म्हणजे first identity we studied, that was sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second identity, tan square plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. Now suppose this is divided by PQ square. You can write the third identity, PQ square upon PQ square, that is 1. Consider ratios regarding this angle theta. QR is adjacent side, PQ is opposite side. That means adjacent upon opposite, that is cot, and therefore it is cot square theta. Third one, PR square upon PQ square. Regarding this angle, this is hypotenuse, this is opposite side. Hypotenuse upon opposite, that is cosec square theta. This is third identity. Again you will get two corollaries same way. Cot square theta is equal to cosec square minus 1. Or if cot square is shifted to the right, you will get that cosec square theta minus cot square theta, that is 1. That means cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosec square theta. These are only three identities in trigonometry. That means almost all topic is covered in this. Only ratios of heights and distances, that part is remaining, and ratios of specific angles, trigonometric ratios of specific angles. Next we shall study trigonometric ratios of specific angles. If this angle is 30, this will be 60. Angle sum property is the sum of measures of three angles of triangle is always 180. If this is right angle, if this is 30, then obviously this will be 60. You have studied 30, 60, 90 theorem in 9th standard and in 10th also. Side opposite angle of 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. Suppose this is 1, then hypotenuse will be twice the side, because side opposite angle of 30 is half of the hypotenuse. If hypotenuse is 2, then this side will be 1, and side opposite angle of 30 degree is root 3 upon 2 of the hypotenuse. If hypotenuse is 2, you will get 3, and therefore this side will be root 3, and here you will get 6. Actually you will get 12 ratios here, ratios of 30 degree. There are 6 ratios, but 6 ratios of 30 degree and 6 ratios of 60 degree. See here, how will you remember this triangle? You write here 30, here 60, and you write here 1, 2, 3. You may say that 1, 2, root 3, 1, 2, टोपी 3 हा sequence ठेवायचा. See here, आता sin 30, you will get ratio sin 30 is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos 30, cos 30 is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse, root 3 upon 2. Tan 30 is equal to opposite upon adjacent, that means 1 upon root 3. And remaining 3 ratios you can write reciprocal all these 3 ratios. तर इथे फक्त शीर्षासन करायला लावायचं, खाली डोकं वरपाय केलं की त्याचे रेशो मिळतात इथे. कॉट रेशो, मग कॉट 30 इज इक्वल टू रूट 3 अपॉन 1, sec 30 is equal to 2 upon root 3 and cosec 30 is equal to 2 upon 1. You will get all these 6 ratios. Only you have to remember this, only definitions. And measures of 30, 60 degree angle, 30, 60, 90 theorem. Side opposite 30 is half of the hypotenuse. If hypotenuse is 2, then this side will be 1. And side opposite 60 is root 3 upon 2 times of the hypotenuse. Here 2 gets cancelled, therefore this side will be root 3. And you get here 6 ratios. Similarly, you from this figure you can write other 6 ratios. Suppose you will take sin 60. Sin 60, regarding this angle, this will be opposite side. For this angle, this will be opposite, this will be adjacent. Sin 60 is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos 60 is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. For this angle, this is adjacent, this will be hypotenuse. And tan 60 is equal to opposite upon adjacent. This will be opposite, this will be adjacent. The remaining 3 ratios you will get by writing the reciprocals. Cot 60 is equal to 1 upon root 3. Sec 60 is equal to 2 upon 1. And cosec 60 is equal to 2 upon root 3. Only write reciprocals of, they have to remember only these 3. These 3 can be written by writing reciprocals. You will get easily. So here we have got 12 ratios, 30 and 60. Now second, 45, 45, 90 theorem. Suppose this angle is 45 degree, this will also 45 because these are complementary angles. This is 90 and 45 plus 45 is 90. Therefore these are complementary. Therefore this is isosceles right angle. These two angles are congruent. Therefore these two sides are also congruent. If this is 1, this will be also 1. And by Pythagoras theorem you will get this 2. Pythagoras theorem is that this square plus this square is equal to this square. Suppose PR is x, then x square is equal to 1 square plus 1 square. X square is 2. By taking square root, you will get x is equal to root 2. And therefore this side will be root 2. Now you will get 6 ratios. Sin 45 degree. Suppose you are considering this angle, opposite upon hypotenuse 1 upon root 2. Cos 45 is also adjacent upon hypotenuse. And tan 45 is equal to opposite upon adjacent, that means 1 upon 1. Remaining 3 ratios you will get by writing reciprocals. Cot is 1 upon 8, sec 45 is root 2 upon 1, cosec 45 is root 2 upon 1. Here we have got 6 ratios. The property side opposite greater angle is greater. आपण समजा दोन काटक्यांचा अँगल तयार करायला गेलं. Suppose this angle is 0 degree. Then these two sticks will overlap each other. आणि म्हणून त्याला मी imaginary angle म्हटले. Suppose here this length is 1. Suppose this angle is 0 degree, then this height will be 0. This point will coincide this, and therefore if this is length, this length is 1, this length is also 1. But what will happen? If this angle is 0 degree, then obviously this angle will be 90 degree. And in any angle, two angles are not right angles. Those will be parallel lines. And therefore I have written here imaginary triangle. Suppose this is a triangle. If this angle is 0, then this side will also 0, because this point will coincide this point, and these two lengths are equal. If this is 1, this will also 1, but this length will be 0. Then what will happen? Sin 0 opposite upon hypotenuse, 0 upon 1, that is 0. Value of sin 0 is 0. Cos 0 adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is 1 upon 1. And tan 0 opposite upon adjacent, that means 0 upon 1, again it is 0. Tan 0 is equal to 0 upon 1, that is 0. Now see these reciprocals. Cot 0 is equal to 1 upon 0. It will be reciprocal, and this number can't be defined because we divide any number by any number except 0. No number can be divided by 0 because 0 has no table, and if you will try to find out the answer, it leads to infinity. That is an interesting mathematics, but we shall not spend time over here. So see here, 1 upon 0, no number can be divided by 0 because 0 has no table. 0 1s are 0, 0 2s are 0, 0 8s are 0, everywhere it will be 0, and therefore you will not get the correct answer, and therefore you can write here not defined. Now sec 0, again 1 upon 1, same thing here. Cosec 0, 1 upon 0, that is not defined. 1 upon 0, 1 upon 1 is 1, sec 0 is 1. Here you got 6 ratios. Similarly, we will get again 6 ratios. Sin 90. Sin 90 is equal to 1 upon 1. This is angle, but this is opposite side, this will be hypotenuse. 1 upon 1. Cos 90. Cos 90 is equal to opposite upon adjacent upon hypotenuse. Cos is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. 0 upon 1. 0 upon 1, that is 0. And cot 90 adjacent upon opposite, that means tan 90. Tan 90 is equal to opposite upon adjacent, that means 1 upon 0, that is not defined. Cot 90 is equal to 0 upon 1, that is 0. Sec 90 is equal to 1 upon 0, that is not defined, and cosec 90 is equal to 1 upon 1, that is 1. In this way, we have got here 30 ratios. There are 5 angles and 6 ratios, and therefore in all we have studied about 30 trigonometric ratios. This can be summarized in short. Suppose these are ratios and these are angles. If we will summarize this, sin 0 is equal to 0, sin 30 was 1 half, sin 45 was 1 upon root 2, sin 60 was root 3 upon 2, and sin 90 was 1 upon 1. You may write here 1 upon 0 also, 0 upon 1. You study only this, you memorize only this line in this order: 0, 1 half, 1 upon root 2, root 3 upon 2, and 1. For writing cos ratios, sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Therefore, write this line in reverse way. Here 1 upon 1 will here, root 3 upon 2 will be here, 1 upon root 2 will come here, 1 upon 2 will come here, 0 upon 1 will come here. This is summary. Only you study this line: 0, 1 half, 1 upon root 2, root 3 upon 2, and 1 upon 1. Only first line you should remember, you study this by heart. And then write cos line reversing this line, write in only reverse order. For writing tan, write numerator upon numerator. Sin upon cos is tan, it will be 0 upon 1. Write only numerators: 0, 1. Here numerator is 1, here it is root 3, numerator 1, 1, numerator 3, 1, numerator 1 upon 0, that is not defined. This is summary. Only study by heart this line only. Whole table you can write, and then next cot, write reciprocal of this: 1 upon 0 not defined, root 3 upon 1, 1 upon 1, 1 upon root 3, 0 upon 1 is 0. Sec ratio: 1 upon 1, 2 upon root 3, 2 upon 1. Write only reciprocals. Whole table you can study. Only you have to study by heart this line only. You can write all these 30 ratios summarily.
आचार्य ऑनलाईन स्कूल या शैक्षणिक यूट्यूब चॅनलवर आपले स्वागत. या चॅनलवरील सर्व घटक आपणापर्यंत पोहोचवण्यासाठी लाईक, शेअर आणि सबस्क्राईब करायला विसरू नका.